Today we're going to be talking about 10 out of 10, the best of niche fragrances. And if you're into niche fragrances or just fragrances, you might just love to know about all the best niche fragrances that are totally worth every single penny. So stay tuned. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Hi, my name is Monica Cho, and on this channel we talk about fragrances. How lovely, who doesn't love fragrances? If you do, then press that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified of all my latest videos. And let's get on with today's video. I think it was Chris from Fragmental that started this tag, so thank you so much for Chris for starting this tag. I thought it was such a fun video to do. So what he said is basically to pick 10 fragrances that are 10s, just from a range of 1 to 10 that are absolutely the best of the best, the creme de la creme, and really share our list. Let's start with this baby, Enigma Parfum Cologne, and this is from Roger Parfums. This cologne just makes me laugh and smile. This is the best. This, to me, this smells like Coca-Cola. It's a sparkling Coca-Cola drink. It's a bit leathery. I smell some like leather, some woody notes in this. Loads of florals, loads of naturals. This is such a high quality cologne. It has got so many notes. So if you want to know all the notes, then definitely go on Fragrantica and just read them all. It's so masculine but gourmand at the same time. It's slightly sweet. Actually, quite a lot of sweetness in this one. It's just so unique. To me, this is what niche is supposed to be. It's supposed to be unique. It's something that you can't find on a normal designer shelf. This is a fragrance that is a must-have in my personal collection. I'll repurchase it 1,000 times. I can't live without it. Like, it's my feel-good cologne when I'm just not feeling well. I smell it when my husband wears it. I'm like, oh, you're wearing this? I just love smelling this cologne. It's just so unique, so well blended, so well done. It's truly my favorite Roger Parfum. And I know Chris from Fragmental loves this one too. So we're the same on this one. It's just so good. I can't explain to you how good this is and how unique. You definitely need to smell it to really appreciate it and know. If you smell this, you'll know what niche smells like. Like, that is the equivalent of this fragrance to me. I absolutely love it, and my husband does too, so we stand together with this one. My next fragrance is going to be Dress for Nothing by Frederic Malle. This smells like cozy, warm milk with spices. It's so unique. It's not something that you spray and you're like, oh, this smells like this fragrance, or oh, I can totally get this fragrance when I smell it. No, this is totally unique. Such high quality. This is vanilla, saffron. I think it's got some patchouli in there too. It's woody. It's just so beautifully blended, so well done. I can't speak enough about Frederic Malle. Like, his fragrances, they last an enormous amount of time. You can smell the natural oils in the fragrances. Each and every fragrance is so unique, and this one is truly unisex. Perfect for colder weather, just so sexy and opulent, and yeah, just wonderful. Next one is Herod. Oh my gosh, Herod from Parfum de Malle. Wow, this is such a good tobacco. If you love tobacco fragrances, this is a wonderful cologne. It's warm, it's spicy, it's so playful. It's just very, very well done tobacco. It's very likable with a slight bit of uniqueness. To me, it's very peppery, very spicy, which I personally love because it gives this fragrance this unique character. I absolutely love it. It's just the best, one of the best tobacco scents, niche scents that I have smelled. So Herod from Parfum de Malle is up on this list. 10 out of 10. Let's talk about Initio next. So Initio's Rehab. This fragrance, again, I've talked about so many times because I absolutely love Initio and Rehab in particular. This is such a soothing lavender fragrance. This is magical. When I wear it or when my husband wears it, it's just out of this world. It's so well projecting, like it just gives you the most beautiful powdery lavender cloud. It just envelops you and really makes you feel so calm and so well put together. This is a clean sort of scent. It's just wonderfully done. This is a masterpiece in my opinion. 10 out of 10 for Initio's Rehab. Next up is Virgin Island Water. I was going to get the name wrong. Virgin Island Water. It's one of these fragrances that are so simple, yet I find that so many coconutty fragrances just smell cheap, and this one doesn't. This one is so well done. It's classy, it's tropical, it's summery. It's Creed's Virgin Island Water. It's got some bergamot in there for freshness, and it just smells like the best holiday ever. And a bottle is on its way to me, so I went to a full review of that one. I just love this fragrance. It's so simple, but yet I can't find many coconut fragrances on the designer market that are just so well done. Like, they're just not that well done. So this one is a standout to me, and it's 10 out of 10 for its simplicity, and it just does what it's supposed to do so well. So Virgin Island Water, if you're looking for a summer fragrance, is the one for you. Next up is Reflection Man from Amouage, and this fragrance is supposed to smell a bit like, some people say it smells a bit like Le Malle. To me, it completely doesn't. It's so classy, it's so sophisticated, it smells like neroli, it's jasmine, so it's a white floral light scent, and you sometimes think, oh, can men wear florals? But if you're a man and you have never worn florals, then this one will convert you, okay? This one is a beautiful, such a rich scent. Like, when I smell that fragrance, I think I'm rich, or like I'm becoming rich. It's just, when you apply it on your skin, it smells so good and clean, but in a most sophisticated way. It just smells like a rich person. I can't really explain it more. It's a perfect summer or everyday sort of, or even spring scent that you definitely have to check out, because it's just very well done. So classy and opulent. This baby, Oud Satin Mood by MFK. And it's a oud fragrance that will get you tons and tons of compliments, because I know that oud sometimes is a hard fragrance, a note to pull off, and sometimes people just hate it. But this is a compliment pulling oud fragrance. So well done. It's a oud rose composition. It's sweet. It's so well rounded. It's made approachable. It's like a huggable oud scent, and I would never really describe oud as huggable necessarily, but in this version it totally is. It's so powerful too. Like, you really get your money's worth, because you will just be smelled everywhere when you wear it. It's a 10 out of 10 for me personally. I just love this scent. I want to talk about another MFK fragrance. I love MFK a lot, and the next fragrance is Grand Soir. And this fragrance, to me, it's my, I think, top of MFK. It's a fragrance that to me just represents a ball. Like, when I smell it, it just smells like a French castle, and there's a huge bowl in there, and it just smells so opulent and rich, and it smells like France. It does. It's a beautiful, warm, vanilla, ambery sort of scent, but it's not too sweet in any way. It's very sophisticated in that way. It doesn't go to that very gourmandish place. It's just perfectly put there to be truly unisex. and just so sophisticated. You won't smell too sweet when you wear it. It's a masterpiece. I absolutely love Grand Soir. How many fragrances do I talk about? Like, there's so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next up is another Frederic Malle. It's Musc Ravageur, and that fragrance to me, it just smells like Christmas and smells like spices, cinnamon, warm vanilla, but it also has got this unique fairy character. It smells kind of like a fairy animal, and you might think, oh my gosh, this is disgusting, like what are you talking about? But when you smell it, it does have a very real aspect of this fragrance. Like, you can smell this fragrance and it comes alive. It just is like a living thing when you spray it. It's a weird thing to talk about, but when you actually get to experience this fragrance for yourself, you'll get what I mean. This is a wonderful fragrance that is truly unique, truly lives up to its niche name, and I think everybody should just try it and experience this fun fairy animal sort of note in this fragrance. It's so fun. And lastly, I want to talk about another Frederic Malle. So we've got 3 Frederic Malles. They just make niche fragrances that are 10 out of 10, like top. And that one to me is Portrait of a Lady. 10 out of 10. It's a rose fragrance, and it's a light rose fragrance. It truly smells like such a beautiful rose, and it's so distinguished. Is that the word? Like, it's just like a most well-educated person that just stands in front of you and just smells so sophisticated and well put together. That's what this fragrance smells like to me. It's a unisex scent, and if you love rose, you'll love this one, because I don't personally love rose, and I love this fragrance. It's so well put together. It's got a tiny bit of spice in there. I just think it's wonderful, and if Frederic Malle can make me fall in love with a rose fragrance, then he's doing something right, okay? Let me know which ones are your favorites. I love them all, really, and I could probably go on for another 10 minutes, but let's just stop there. Remember, if you love a fragrance, you can wear it no matter what the marketing team are telling you. Remember, I post every Monday and Thursday. Bye, guys.